this even working? Here we go. Now it's working. All right, my phone's been acting up, so good. Start finally working over here. So here's the deal. So before, there was a lot of speculation about Flex, right? And giving you guys my most up-to-date that I possibly could based off of Nick's website and then of course Tiger Fitness and then RX Muscle. So now I'm going to give you the truth. Okay, this comes straight from Flex, and I will go ahead and read this off, and you guys can read it for yourselves too. It's on Generation Iron link. It says, this is an official statement. It says it's only statement. Okay, so he's probably not going to speak out about it again, at least not for a while. So he said, I would like to thank all of my fans and bodybuilding colleagues for your prayers and support along the difficult time for me and my family. My surgery was required due to escalating circulation difficulties in my right leg, and that had become life-threatening. I'm resting comfortably now and have begun my rehabilitation. I would like to thank my superb medical team for my treatment and care, and any and all interviews and all articles relating to my medical condition, procedures, and or current status is speculation and unauthorized. And he put in big caps, unauthorized, which means, he's not, I've been a huge fan of his since at least like the 90s, right? So, out of respect for him, especially when, we're not real tight like friends or nothing, right? And even if I have a friend, that I post something about, say I give out some information, one of my buddies in the hospital, whatever people want to know, and I comment, right? Make a video about it. Say it's my best friend, okay? He says, take that shit off, I don't want it there, okay? It's unauthorized. Okay, I'm going to take it down, I respect, right? And even more so for somebody I don't even know, right? It's, personally, I met him one time in person when he was at his own booth at the guest posing and stuff like that. Really nice guy and everything. And I think the conversation was a whole whopping minute, 2 minutes, right? A bunch of people trying to talk to him, this and that. And I talked to Aaron Baker as well. He's one of the guest posers there as well, right? So that's as far as Flex doesn't know who the fuck I am. I almost guarantee gave him $1 million. And remember talking to Showtime, number one, he probably doesn't know who I am anyways. And if you remember talking, he probably sure as hell doesn't remember. Because that was back when I hadn't won any shows, right? So yeah, so I'm going to take the other one down here in a little bit, and then this one I'm going to leave up for a little while just to make sure it clarifies anything with anybody who's watched my other video. They get a chance to watch this one, and then I'll take this one down as well. So that's comes straight from Flex. So that's his statement. That's on the Generation Iron site. You can take a look at it yourself, and that's all he is disclosing, and that's pretty straight up to me. That sounds like it answers everybody's question on what happened, this, that, and the other thing. And I don't think anybody's got any more questions. And if they do, they can ask Flex, and if Flex wants to answer them, he can answer them. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. So it's been Showtime with Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. Main thing is that he's positive spirits, obviously, and it's awesome that everybody's been praying for him and all that stuff. So that's the right thing to do, is just be supportive, and probably better not post any more videos on this, just out of respect for the legendary bodybuilder there. If that's his wishes, that's I'm sure everybody else is going to want that too. That really gives a shit about him. If they're truly a fan of his, and don't know him, or they know him personally, they're close and tight with them. Same thing. I'm sure if he asks them to take it down, boom, he's going to do it, right? And I don't know if I'm going to leave it up for a few more minutes, a few more hours, a couple of days. But if there's more information out there like that, like take the shit down, mine's going to be first to go. Because like I said, I'm not here to cause any extra harm to a difficult situation. That's the last thing I ever want to do for anybody, whether I know him or not. This is not a profit video. I'm not making any money off of it. And even if I was, and he wanted it down, I'd still take it down, even if I were making money on it. I just did that because I got 1,000 or 2,000 friends. I got people that do know Flex personally, and probably there are friends with them, most likely, right? And in worst case scenario, like me, fans, big fans, right? He's one of the best that ever was, if not the best that ever was, according to some people's opinions. Um, Definitely right at the top. I can't name anybody off the top of my head. So and so's better than Flex, because even people that are, that are still right. One of my favorites. There's gonna be things I like about Flex's physique versus maybe one of the mass monsters that didn't have the tight waist. That's one of my biggest things. I like the tight waist, the small waist, and the big muscle bellies. That 93 physique of Flex's. When he was at that 0% body fat, 22-inch arms and 27-inch waist, that's probably my favorite physique of all time right there. It's just a classic combination of everything. Big solid muscle mass, not a little guy with good proportions, a huge guy with big proportions and a tiny waist. Usually when the guys get that, phenomenal and beastly, they got the GH gut or they're just out of proportion a little bit just because they got a little too big, right? And the symmetry, the aesthetic's off. So when everything is there, the conditioning, the size, all that stuff, it's freaking awesome. So, all right, I'm gonna wait on this. There it goes. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and call this off. I'm getting pop-ups. My phone's acting up again as usual. So I'm gonna shut this off. And again, I'm just happy to hear that Flex is doing well, and that we finally got the facts straight, right? Because we've been speculating, been doing the best I can to try to get the most accurate information as possible, and now I have it. Comes straight from the horse's mouth. I'm not even repeating anything that was speculated before, because it doesn't matter, because that's all in the garbage now. It's this. That's what it is. That's what you heard. You want to read it again? It's right there. Generation Iron. Done. And won't be talking about it anymore. You guys can go directly through Flex now. His Instagram, his website there, the Generation Iron website, and y'all can get the answers from there. All right, it's been Showtime. Showtime's Fitness over here. Size, growth,